I am in control. I am the only authority in my life. I am the only authority in my mind. I close off my aura and body of light from all but my own inner God self. And so it is. And so it is. All right, my beloveds. Hi, this is your soul sister Sa. This is a specific message for the light workers, and it is my third time doing this video. So clearly, by the second video, I knew and realized there were forces stopping me to do this video or trying to stop me to send this technique to you all. It took me 2 years to understand what psychic attacks are and to understand my energy body when I sense them, because I used to sense them throughout my life, but I never was aware. Anyways, light worker, this message is for you. I'm going to give you a technique, and I'm going to teach you a technique how to use your inner light, how to use your light to transmute and transform and shift your reality, the vibration reality of your surroundings, and to remove and replace negative conditions in your life and reality. So you can use this technique, A, if you are a light worker, B, if you practice. And as you use this technique, I advise every and each one of you not to look for results during the first 2 weeks or 3 weeks, okay? Because we are changing negative conditions that have been taking place in your physical reality more than 2 years. So please, when you do this, build energy, all right? Without looking for results, all right? Make sure that you sit still. You don't go looking for results, all right? Because as a creator, you don't want to have split energies, all right? So when you do this, do it with faith, with so much faith, unwavering faith, all right? Don't do it and then be like, oh, is it working? Oh, look at it, how it's working. Don't do that. Okay. And another thing, when we are trying to change a negative condition in our life, you have to take your eye off the present reality, meaning don't give it energy, don't feed it energy. The reality that you're trying to change, don't feed it energy. Instead, take your energy off, okay, as if it is no longer there, because honey, sooner or later it won't be there. All right, so let me tell you about this light technique, okay? This light technique, you are going to use it using the mind eye. Okay, you have a mind of God, first of all, a mind of creator, and you have an eye, all right? You're not going to use a physical eye. You're going to use the mind eye of the creator that you are already, all right? And the mind eye, it loves to create through visualizations and imagination. So make sure you feed your imagination. I will give you the technique, but as I said, imagination and visualization, please be creative. I'm just planting seed. You can be very creative with this. This technique, it works extremely good, and you will notice, especially if you have negative conditions in your life, the first few days, I will say, or week to 2 weeks, you would see so much conflict showing up in your reality, because light exposes dark. You know, when when you turn the light on in the room, the dark, yeah, disappears, but you see it. You're like, oh shit, what was that? So it will be apparent in your reality. Don't let this shake you off and be like, OMG, this is reversing on me. Or this energy work is reversing against me. No, it's not, honey. It's exposing the dark. Continue doing it. Don't look for result for first 2 weeks. After that, your life cannot help but to become the light. Your life will be filled with higher vibrational experiences. Now, the thing also with this technique, it will attract also lower beings and people who are traumatic or people who have not healed from their trauma, and then they will try and attach hooks on you to feed off your light. So it is very important as a light worker is to use your discernment always when dealing with other human beings, all right? Because everybody is not the same. Number one, everyone has their own unique codes, unique energy, okay? Number two, right now I'm not gonna get into politics, okay? There's massive attacks happening. So the organics when you deal with people, just use your discernment. That's it. That's the only thing I'm going to say in this video, because this video is about me teaching you the technique how to transmute and transform negative conditions in your life into positive. And I'm talking about big, huge negative conditions. So let's start with this. I advise at the beginning, when you start doing this technique, that you close your physical eyes. All right, just so you can master visualization. And as you start, you're gonna stop sensing your physical body, and then you are going to be able to sense your vibration, your vibrational body. Okay, and I would say this would be within 10 minutes of few days of you doing that, because we're all born psychic. But it's like a muscle. It's there and then it becomes dormant. As you are a light worker, I'm sure you have worked your light, maybe subconsciously, unconsciously, maybe consciously you have. In this technique, I am going to teach you how to use your light. Okay, so how to do that? As I said, close your eyes, all right? If you want to get into meditative state, you can, but we're doing actually, we're using a third eye magic. I call it third eye magic, but we're all born with magic, honestly. Okay, so don't let my term throw you off. We're using your visualization technique. So, you closing your eyes is just to lift distraction off you, and your mind will go busy for sure. So you need to repeat certain words internally as you do this visualization. All right, so you start with closing your eyes, and then you picture yourself and you see yourself, every cell in your body, where you are right now in this moment in time. When you do this technique, at that moment in time, you see every cell in your body is turning into light, starting from your feet. Every cell in your body, okay, is turning into light, starting from your feet, going up, 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 up to the top of your head. Okay, you see yourself shining with so much light internally, and then shooting this light outward. Okay, and you see that, you see every cell of your body turning into light. Now you have to do this for 5 minutes. All right, you have to sense it. You have to sense it. You have to sense the light, the energy. Okay, in your mind eye, you just visualize it. And the kicker is you're going to sense it. You're going to feel it. And some of you, if you've never tried this before, it might surprise you that some muscles of your body will twitch or turn. That is the activation code of the light. So continue doing this and see this light shooting off you, okay, for 5 minutes minimum. All right, and then after you see this light shooting out of you, what you're gonna do now is you're gonna rotate this light internally, okay, rotate it and make it expand as it rotates. We're using your imagination, your visualization here, all right? So be creative with this. Keyword is expansion, all right, and depth. So you see your light expanding and just expanding, all right, covering your entire room, and then your entire home or building, then your entire area where you live in. City-wise, then you see it out of province. If you're in a province or you live in a state, then you see it out of the country. Then you see this light filling inner earth. Then you see it filling everywhere in earth. Then you see this light coming out of earth. Okay, and you expand this light so much. You expand it too much, where there is only light, and it's just you are the light generator. Okay, and this light, it rotates like this, all right? And then you can use words to keep your mind focused. I say light, 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 I am light, I am light, I am light. I do this internally, I don't speak out. So light, 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 I am light, I am light, I am light. I cast all evil out. You can say whatever you want. It's your light. You can use it however you want. In this technique, I'm teaching you how to transmute negative into positive, especially negative environments and negative conditions, whether these conditions placed by others through manipulation, psychic, Kokarian, or mind mind control, it doesn't matter if this negative condition is placed through others or through yourself, because as a creator, you can also jinx yourself, as they say. All right, so you will transmute all that negative condition into positive within your light. So I say, I am light, I am light, I am light. I cast all evil out. I cast all fear out. This is my reality. I am the only authority in my reality. I am the only authority in my world. I cast all fear out. I cast all evil out. Get out of my planet. Get out of my world. Get out of my earth. My earth is filled with love above fear. Okay, so I cast all fear out. I cast all evil out. Those two things I really cast all the time. Out, 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 out. And as you do this, as I said, you will feel the muscles in your body move or twitch. That is light codes activating within you, because we're all born with light, but light workers have more light than the average human being. So keep that in mind. You need to practice, okay? And you need to cast your light out and expand it, that there will be no room for anything but light to exist in your world. You have to affirm with your willpower that this is your world, that this is your reality, and you don't allow any negativity, any toxic energy within you or in your reality. You have to affirm and use your willpower. This is my reality. This is my world. Only light, only love is here, lives here, stays here, vibrates here, you name it, okay? So you do that and do it without looking for results. So what's going to happen, as I said, the first 2 weeks, the student will notice the negative conditions in their life. It might become very intense. It's because of the light, you know, it exposes the dark. And that is very normal at the beginning. At the beginning, very, very normal. I'm going to use my own personal examples for it. You know, when I started doing the light technique, I knew this technique since 2012, but I stopped for so long and I didn't understand what it was. And now I'm studying for my doctorate in metaphysics. So I'm learning a lot about the light within us. So when I started doing this the second time right now, all of my bank accounts went to minus, and I was like, what is happening? Everything was reversing, or I thought it was reversing to me, but no, this is what the light work does first. In your vibration, in your reality, it will expose the dark, the blockages, whatever you want to call, the walls, the sabotage, the jinx, whatever you want to call it, the opposition, it will expose it. So I told myself not to focus on it. You can't focus or give the reality that you want to change. You cannot give it energy and expect it to change. All right. You have to, meaning I kept saying to myself, to my negative bank accounts or whatever, I kept telling them, I do not consent. I do not consent, because vibrationally I felt rich. I really felt it and sensed it, and I did my light work, you know, and physically it was opposition. It was like, you want it? Do you want it? Really? You're not gonna get it, or something like that. Okay, there's always opposition, and it doesn't matter where it's coming from, because we want light. As light, you can shift and create whatever you want. So mentally I kept saying, I don't consent. I don't consent. I'm already rich. I'm already prosperous. I give thanks for my prosperity. Funny thing, what happened? I really don't know, because it was a miracle after a miracle. Like, I woke up one day, my bank reversed my negative, and it was huge negative numbers, like 3 digits, 3-4 digits. But anyways, they reversed it. It just disappeared like this. I was like, okay, thank you. I don't even want to ask how did that happen, because miracle followed miracle, followed miracle, followed miracle. And I realized I was a miracle in creation, as you are, and we have so much light, and we need to practice using it. And the dark forces are always busy creating distraction for us. Another thing I found out when I casted so much light and I did it daily in my life, oh, This one is a big one. You need to have an open mind for this. What I realized is a lot of damaged souls started showing up in my reality. All right, a lot of damaged humans. I'm a healer naturally. The thing is, with the light, a lot of flies, it attracts flies. So you have to use your spiritual discernment. I don't deal with people a lot. I only deal with my students and my clients, and that's it, you know. That's it. My immediate family, maybe not even much. I just have my son, and that's it. So I deal with my son. Otherwise, I don't deal with humans, period, because everybody is an energetic being. Everybody carries energy with them. Everybody has doors inside them or in their aura, and these doors or gates, they can be doors to the lower dimension, lower entities, or it can be doors to higher dimension, and not everyone is alert, awake, and aware. So I use my discernment, and I don't deal with people. And when people show up to me, you know, the first question I have in my mind, or the first thing I ask my inner beingness is, are they human? That's the first thing I look for. Is their soul in this vessel, in this body in front of me? Sadly, a lot of times the answer is no, because there's a lot of soulless being walking around us, and who are choosing that their vessel becomes a container for lower entities, lower negativities, and even demonic entities and demonic experiments. So I don't deal with humans a lot. I don't. I'm not a chatter. I don't chat too much online. I don't do this stuff, man. All right. I'm very content with myself. I meditate too much, and I love being surrounded with soul family, with family with the same soul mission as me. So I think I spoke already about the technique, and I'm just rambling on over God knows what. My point is, after I did this and I started practicing again, doing the light work, a lot of damaged, traumatized people who are unhealed, unaware of their trauma, showed up in my reality. On top of it, a lot of oh God, help me. A lot of lizard people showed up in my reality too. And sadly, they don't even know who they are. So, hey, we live in a time and place. A lot of humans around you, light workers, they don't know who they are, and not everyone carries the light. So I'm just telling you, when you start activating your inner light, and when you start using your light to transmute negative conditions in your life, a lot of these similar energy will show up in your life. So don't rush into anything. Take your time. Always work on yourself. And as I said, you're a light worker. You're not supposed to feed one human being or feed one energy. Honestly, you're supposed to just shift the planet with your light. Don't look for results. And after that, like I'm telling you, practice it every day. You will see your life, miracle after miracle will follow through. Don't pay attention to your current physical reality, because it's just a result, a product of your past thinking, or a product of the power of influence from your reality, whether it's outer influence, inner influence. There's many types of influence going on around us. All right, so use your light, guys. You have light. Use it now. Cast all evil out, cast all fear out, cast all toxic energy out, and make sure you understand that you have a vibration. All right, and when you deal with another human being, whether it's one-on-one or in a device, a computer, chatting, or in a video, okay, your energy, they blend. And whether you like it or no, you're gonna pick stuff from them, all right? And vice versa, all right? Maybe they're gonna pick like nice codes, and you're gonna pick badass codes. So use your discernment. You don't have to be always, use your discernment. The best advice I can give you this time right now, focus on soul family. Focus on your soul tribe. That's it, all right? Be with people of the same rhythm. Same rhythm. All right, okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Peace, blessings, light to you from my heart and soul. Thank you.